So this is going to be a longer version of my short video, so I can attach the link to actor Jeremy Renner's foundation. So this is about Jeremy Renner, and he was on the Joe Rogan podcast a few days ago, and he was in a horrific snowcat accident. He had a snowcat in Tahoe. He was trying to save the life. It was on, and he jumped on it and was trying to save the life of his nephew. And I think he hit the track and went underneath of it, and it ran over him. It weighed 16,000 pounds with fuel in it. And I won't go into the details about what happened, but too much anyway, but he was dead for several minutes. A nurse and her husband were next door neighbors. They had never met each other. And then Jeremy Renner's nephew was there, and he was dead. The color of his skin was like when somebody they're pale, and there was multiple colors to his skin when you're basically dying or dead. And he had no pulse, his vitals, he wasn't breathing. And then the medic showed up, and right before the medic showed up actually is when he came back to life. So he has a purpose, and the reason I'm sharing this video is because he has the Renner Foundation, R-E-N-N-E-R Vation, V-A-T-I-O-N Foundation. I'm gonna put a link on here, and that's his foster kid and nonprofit and kids at risk, and it helps them find purpose and joy, and he takes them out into nature, into lakes and different things, and really helps them transition between where they're at and finding a home, and just gets them out in nature. And even when they found a home, they've been adopted, they can always come back, and they have these different camps throughout the year, I think 2 or 3 of them, plus some other things that they do in the community. He's really tight with the Tahoe community, and actually several of the paramedics that showed up to help him, they knew who he was because of the work he had done and how he was all about community. So he believes that he should be dead, but he was brought back because he has purpose. He was pretty much legally dead, I guess. Even when the paramedics showed up, they were surprised he was still alive. So this is a longer version, so I can put a link next to it. So I'm always working to help shine a light on people that are doing good work, and I think that his foundation in regards to children is one of the best foundations in North America. I've just done a little bit of research on the website. I'll put a link again on here, and his story is pretty remarkable. It's about a 2-hour podcast on Joe Rogan, and it helps you kind of empathize with what happened. It's one of the worst accidents I've ever heard of. He broke 38 bones, broke all his major joints. Part of his eye was hanging out. When it happened, it crushed his skull, collapsed lungs, numerous broken ribs. But he's still with us, thank God. He was in a movie called Wind River, a true story that came out like 5 or 6 years ago, a true story that happened in Wyoming in the middle of the wintertime, where he's a tracker and a sharpshooter, ex-military. It's a very interesting movie. One of the best, I'd say top 20 actors, if not top 10 right now. He only chooses roles that have meaning to him. So have a blessed day. Take care.